Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I was planning for my safari vacation. But let's get back to talking about Yosemite as my example. In this video, we are talking about the brochure that you guys are going to make, which is basically just advertising how cool your trip is and all the things that you have planned to do while on your trip. So the things that I'm wanting you guys to include are at least one place that you're going to stay on your trip. Like I've said, maybe you're going to stay at different places over the course of the trip. You're also going to need to include when it is that you're traveling, or maybe the highest travel time to that area. And then also at least 2 sites to see. So basically activities to do in the area. And then also 2 just like fun random facts about your spot that might convince someone else to take a trip there. So you guys can create this brochure on anything that you're comfortable with, whether that's Word or Excel or a website you've used before. But I know that personally, I created my brochure example that's on the classroom by using a website called LucidPress. And if you create an account with your email, you can make several free documents. So that's what I am going to show you guys how to use right now. So, all right, so here's the website. Again, this is lucidpress.com. And the link to this is in the classroom. So if you want to find it that way, you can do that too. And then what we're needing to make for this trip is a brochure. It's basically like 3 pages on the front and 3 on the back that fold up into like an accordion. So you're going to pick brochure. And then on here are different templates. Some are free, some cost money. It doesn't really matter to me which template you guys pick. You can use whichever one that you want. So it's just where you want the pictures and the images to be. It doesn't matter what the title is because you can totally change that up. So like, let's pick this one just because we can. Create new. All right. So anywhere there's an image, it's going to be really easy for you to add your own image. And then anywhere that there's words, it's really easy for you guys to type over. You can change where the images are if you want to. It's completely up to you. But like for mine, if I'm doing Yosemite, maybe here I'm going to put Yosemite National Park, and then I just gotta get down so you can see the rest. And then maybe I want to find an image. So you're going to click images. And then if you choose this drop down, you can do a Bing search, which is just an internet search for your images. So that's Yosemite. So here's some pictures. And then you just pick one that you like this one, for example. And if you drag and drop it directly onto the image that's already there, it just kind of takes the place of that one. And you don't have to worry about the size or like making it bigger or smaller. It'll just fit right there. Same thing on the next page. Maybe here you want to talk about the travel. And you can type in here what you find in terms of maybe the most popular time of year to go to that place. Maybe they have a festival going on in a certain month that make people come in, or maybe Christmas time is a popular time to travel there because they have cool lights. It's just kind of up to you. For me, I know that with Yosemite, the summer is a pretty popular time for people to go there out of school, ready to go camping because it's not too cold out, things like that. So you would type all that in there. And then you can rename your document, whatever you want it to be, for you to remember. And then once you're done with it, you're going to do file and then download as, and you want to download it as a PDF. And let me show you guys what my final version looked like. I got to screen share again. Hang on 1 second. Oh, there it is. Sorry. All right, so once you download it, you're gonna have everything on here that you made. So those images that you found, the words you retyped over, the facts. This is my second page. So again, we can go over exactly what it is that I'm wanting to make sure you guys cover in this. Obviously, a lot of it's up to you, but definitely pictures would be important. And then having at least somewhere to stay on there. So this is a place I chose to stay at, and I was able to just get this image off of the internet from the inside of that hotel. So this is the hotel I picked out at Yosemite to stay at. And then when to travel, so just kind of when the most popular time to go to that place is, which like I said is basically the summer months for Yosemite. And then at least 2 sites to see or activities you're going to do while you're there. So there's a few famous sites in Yosemite that I included on here. Just the image, the title, and then like a couple sentences about what it is. So maybe for you guys, if you're going to Seattle, maybe you want to include the Space Needle as one of your sites to see, because that's a very famous place in Seattle to go to. So just whatever sites it is you're wanting to see on your trip. And then in addition to that, at least 2 like fun facts that I would consider kind of random facts about that place. So one of those for mine was that Yosemite is considered the birthplace of the sport of rock climbing. So that is where rock climbing started as a sport. Here you can see people climbing up to the top of Half Dome on just a ladder. So you can climb it rock climbing or you can climb it on the ladder. It's kind of up to your preference. But that is what I have in mind for you guys to create for a brochure. Like I said, you don't have to use the website that I showed. It just seemed to work well and be pretty easy. But if you have something else you want to show, that's up to you. But just keep in mind that the goal of the brochure is to persuade people that your spot is the best place to go. So you really want to show off some of the coolest stuff that it has to offer that you're really looking forward to seeing or doing while you're on your trip. And then if you have any extra space, you're welcome to give an overview of your city or your trip or your place, just some basic information for people that aren't aware of it. You don't have to do that if you've already got a lot of other stuff you want to cover. But for me, I just wanted to share some cool facts, like that it covers 748,000 acres, which is 4 counties of a state. So it's a very big national park. And the fact that about 4 million people visit the park each year, that is a lot of people. So it's a pretty popular spot. So just making sure that you're covering all of the sites, when to travel, where to stay, and fun facts. And then anything else you want to put on it is up to you. But making sure that you have some good, cool pictures. So let me stop screen sharing. All right, so that is the next task, is to work on the brochure. And since you've already done your budget, the brochure should really be a little bit less time consuming because you've already thought about where that place is that you want to stay and what some of the activities that you want to do are. Like, did you buy a museum admission to somewhere in your budget? Or did you buy tickets to an amusement park somewhere in your budget? Because those could be sites to see in that place that you're wanting to include in the brochure. All right, so if you guys have any questions on this, please come to our virtual hangouts on Tuesday and Wednesday to get any help creating this. Thanks, guys.